I'm gonna skip all of that. Hi everybody, welcome to the show. Today is episode 158. Welcome to my knitting channel. I'm so tired today. I started physical therapy a couple months ago. In July, I think. August sometime. And I wanted to I've been doing a lot of research about menopause and the stuff that happens to your body and like how you age and when you start losing mobility and stuff like that, and it's scary. So I exercise now every day, which I've never done in my life. I've never been an exerciser. In my 20s I did a lot of yoga, loved yoga, and I was a full-time dancer for about 5 years, which was really, really hard on my body. And then I've always been, since I was 18 till 40-ish, there was a local club that I went to that closed down. So it was a goth club, and that was the only one. I think there are some now, but like I'm so old I don't want to go. Like, no, I want to be in bed by 10 o'clock. So anyway, for the last 10-ish years I've had zero exercising. I don't really know that I count dance as exercise because I just never did. What is with my hair? The aging is just, it's better than the alternative, but there's so much, it's such a letdown. I love coming here every week and just talking about crap, and then I just will edit it all out so you never have to hear it. And then you're like, oh, look at, did I say welcome to my knitting channel? I have zero notes for this episode. Usually I have at least something, but I have zero notes. You know why that is? Because in 13 hours and 15 minutes, we're getting clue 1 of the West Knits mystery knit along musicale. And I already showed you all my yarns, but I have everything in this cute Mourning Dew Studio. Here's my needle ready to go. All my yarns in here. I washed it all. Well, more like rinse. I didn't use soap. I rinsed it all. I made new cake cozies for everything. I've got everything ready to go. Ready for 4 o'clock in the morning. Which is great because the last couple ones I've been awake when it comes on. Like, I'm playing a game on my phone, I get the notification from YouTube that Stephen West posted. I'm like, ooh. It's like I'm already awake. Which I don't know how I'm going to do that with my new workout in the morning. I guess it doesn't have to be morning. I guess I can work out whenever. So No finished items. The only whip I have, you're going to be... I didn't even show you this. This wasn't even on my radar last time. These are fingerless mitts. These are from... Where's the small one? SBY. What is this? ShirleyBryan.com. She's got a raptor knitting. This is deconstructed fade sock. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. There are two 50-gram balls at 230 yards apiece, fingering sock weight. This colorway is called Why Are You Keeping This Curiosity Door Locked? I don't know what that means. I have no idea. But here's the color. It is a deconstructed fade. So it starts with this pink, and then it goes to purple. And then this like army greenish brown that I did not know was that color. I thought it was like a gray. And then this sky blue with specks of everything in it. What I did, first of all, I went with my gauge. And I decided to start here and go down because I want to keep going. Now I realize that means that this thumb is going to be blue, and that's okay. I'm okay with the thumb being blue. I don't care. I got this set, and I really like the fade look, and I just wanted one to see if I like how it works up, and if I want to dye something like that, because maybe I do. I don't know. So I'm not worried about, first of all, I don't have to cut anything because it's 50. I don't got to cut at all. I don't have to find the middle, and I don't have to do anything. So I really like that, and it wasn't rainbow, so I wasn't worried about messing it up. Plus, it's got blue and brown, not my favorite colors. So, I don't know. So what I did is I started, okay, my hand around here is 7 inches, but up here it's 6, and my wrist is 6, okay? So what I did is, since I started here, I didn't want to increase or decrease. I also went for 10% negative ease, just on the hand part. So I worked out how many stitches I need here with my gauge for this 7. And I cast on 275. I cast on the number. I don't know the number. It'll eventually be in my notes for the thing. So these are not 275. These are on small. These are on 2.5s. 225s. Oh yeah, Gina. I don't have 2.5s because that's a size 1.5. I have a size 2 and a size 1, but not the 1.5. So now I got to get the 1.5s. I appreciated your note, by the way. So I cast it on with my modified backwards loop on the 275s, and then I worked the 225s because I figured that would give me the inch difference of the, I didn't want this to be too big. I did broken rib. Broken rib has the same, okay, when you are doing stockinette and you're worried about gauge, okay, you know, you go down needle size for ribbing because it flares out, okay, but here's a secret. Moss stitch and seed stitch, knit purl, knit purl, knit 1 purl ones, and broken rib have the same gauge as stockinette. I don't know how, I don't know why, it just is. So that's important. So I went down a needle size to bring this in. I did broken rib so it wouldn't flare or anything. It would just stay there and lay flat. You're probably not gonna, broken rib. Knit 1 purl 1 across, and then your second round is just knit. and then repeat those 2 rows. Okay. And then I did straight stockinette. So when I got to this, I don't know how many rounds I did here. I think 16. At the end of that, I changed to the 275s and did this for however many long. And then I cast on, I don't remember how many, probably 16. There's a lot of 16s in this. And then after that, I just decreased. Okay. I decreased all of those. And then after that, I did a split. I'll show you the one, not split. Broken rib again at the wrist. Now it's on the same 275, so it's not going to be bunchy or anything. It's the same. It is the same gauge as the rest of, well, not this, because this was on 2.225s. So all this and this have the same. See, it's not bulking out. It's not, what's the word, flaring. It's a little bit bulkier just by the stitch. Isn't as thin as this, but it's the same size. Can you see that? It's the same size. It's not flaring out. Then directly after that, I started increasing. Because number one, I wanted to be able to cover my watch, Fitbit, whatever that is. I actually don't know what it's called. The bane of my existence. I hate it. It doesn't help me with anything. And I also, while I wanted this part, the hand part, to be form-fitting like a sock on your foot, the rest I want like a slouchy sock. So I went to a 60 stitch. Okay, so this is 40 stitches. 40 for the hand. Yeah, 40 for the hand. And then I went up to 60, so I added 20. I think I did that in one pass. I did a lifted increase, so it was, yeah, after the broken rib, I did 2 rows of straight stockinette. And then I increased, I think I did 2 stitches, then increased. Well, actually, I increased first because the way it's on the needle. So I increased first because the lefted increase comes from the stitch on your left needle. So you go down to the stitch below your needle and work into that one. So I did increase, knit 2, increase, knit 2, increase, knit 2 on one needle, then the same thing on the second needle. It was easier than trying to increase after, because if you knit 2 then increase, you're going into the 3rd stitch. Okay. So this will slouch. See, we've already hit the purple here. We've hit the purple color. So now it's boring. Now it's really boring. But I did the broken rib to keep this the same size, and to kind of then when I can slouch it, hopefully it'll slouch around the rib. Maybe I can get it to slouch at the rib. Remember in the 80s and 90s we did slouchy socks? I love slouchy socks. If I'm wearing socks and they're not no-show socks, they're slouchy socks. Or knee-high. Yeah, or knee-highs. You know, whatever. I love slouchy socks. I remember I used to wear 2 pairs of socks that were 2 different colors, and then you'd flip them on the other leg. You'd alternate or reverse them. We thought we were so cool. So I wanted I did 20 stitches might have been too much slouch, but I really don't care. I wanted slouchy, because I don't want them going all the way up my arm, I think. So once I get to wherever, I got to do the thumb at some point, and I'm not sure about the thumb because I didn't consider that I could go down in size for this thumb, so I could do more stitches, but it feels okay. And then I didn't I just, there's no stitches to pick up here because I didn't, I probably could have like put two stitches, like two live stitches or something, but I just didn't. I didn't really think that through very much. So I guess I'm going to have to get creative when I pick them up because there's no actual stitch up here. Because I did the cast-ons, right? I marked the cast-on stitches. So all up here from here to here, there's nothing to pick up. But I knew I was going to have to pick up some extra to close that hole. So I guess we'll get to that after the MCal because I'm not doing it today. But I work them in tandem. So I did the what do I call this? I keep forgetting. Mistake rib. That's not mistake rib, right? Broken rib. Is that the right? Yeah, broken rib because it's broken by a row of stockinette. Broken rib. Am I saying this wrong? My turkey vultures are back, and you can tell because they leave giant shadows as they're flying overhead. So you'll just see this like ominous, big winged shadow just go across the backyard. But they're harmless because they only eat dead things, so they don't like hurt live things. So what was I talking about? So first I did the rib on one, and then I did the rib on the other one. Then I did the whole hand, and then I did then I did the hand to the rib, and then I did this hand to the rib, and then I stopped because now it's just, I got to increase, and then just finish till there. I think the slouch will be nice though, nice slouchy. But then it'll stay on my hand. I won't have to worry. So that's why I did the broken rib. I don't really like things tight on my arms. So I didn't want, plus I want to be able to wear it with like long sleeves. So if I have a long sleeve thing, it can just come over and envelop my sleeve if I want it to, if it's because it's bigger. Anyway, these are not going to be finished because whatever I do today is going to be stopped for the MCal tomorrow. So, but I like the fade, yeah. It's really not noticeable when you change color. I like the rib. I like the broken rib because you get a column of the knitting V's, which are, I love stockinette. I love the V's. I'm not a big fan of the purl bumps. So I prefer stockinette all the time. So with the broken rib, I like that there are less purl bumps than regular ribbing. So it's less annoying. I think the yarn looks prettier in V's than in bumps. But I also, especially variegated yarns, any type of color yarn I think is prettier in V's than the bumps. It just looks nicer to me. So I do have a plan for a oversized garter shawl, just a regular garter shawl that is, yeah, just black. Because I do like the squishiness of garter. but I don't like the bumps. I don't like the bumps. So I don't like the bumps. I think it interferes with the pattern of the yarn. I think it breaks it up where the V's are, especially in variegated. I just think it's prettier. But I don't really like that it's a thinner fabric. But I mean, because who doesn't love a squishy stitch, right? Like garter's great, and so is brioche because it's squishy. Love brioche. Speaking of brioche, are you going to brioche in the MCAL? Because you know there's going to be brioche. Here's what we know, okay? Are you ready? I'm going to put this away so I stop touching it because I feel like it's going to fall off the needles. And then I'm going to get real mad. This is my Stephen West bag, by the way. West Knits redesigned. This was a purple, what they call it, aubergine. They call this aubergine. You know, you can get bags shaped like this on Amazon. Look at makeup bags. Same thing, just measure. You don't want to know how much I spent on this bag. More than $100 on this bag, and I could have got a makeup bag almost, well, not this same size, for like, I don't know, $20. Not leather though, and not that colored purple, but it doesn't matter. I have two of those. I have one in the aubergine and one in black. They're some of my favorite bags. Second to my Fat Squirrel bags, because those are the best bags. And what's the knots? I like those bags too. But Fat Squirrel has the best fabric, the best hardware, the best zippers, hands down best quality bag I've ever bought. I wish she would do more. I wish she would do more bags because they're so nice. They're so... Anyway, it's almost Halloween. I gotta be watching her stuff for her next drop, see if I can snag another one. My favorite one isn't even out here. I have two of her Halloween bags. They both have cats on them. Surprise, surprise. I have a Christmas one that has cats in it. Don't ask me why, because it's ginormous and I wanted a big bag. I didn't want to wait. Anyway, she has the best bags. I'm not normally a leather person because, you know, I love animals, but I made an exception for that, and that is the only leather stuff I have. I'm not sure how I'm going to record this month with the MCAL because I'm not going to have anything to talk to you about except for the MCAL. And I don't feel like I need to do an entire episode to show you the MCAL, so I think I'm not going to do anything daily. That's stupid. I think I might do once a week. So every Wednesday before the new clue, if I'm done. I mean, I might not be done, but I think I'm going to do every Wednesday until it's over, and then I'll go back to my regular episodes. Nobody watches me, so it doesn't matter, but that's probably what I'll do, and they won't be numbered. They will be probably, you know, MCAL 2020 Clue 1. I'll probably do it that way. So that way, if you're not interested in the MCAL, you don't... Oh, did I forget? Did I forget to talk about the most important thing? Did I really forget? Here we go. Do you see this? Do you see that, you guys? Do you see that beautiful woman? Do you see this gorgeous cardigan? She finished the Bordeaux Darcy cardigan, and I'm dying. This was out yesterday, not even 24 hours ago. I was like, I saw the thing and I was like, she's already done. I was like jealous mad about it. Jealous mad. It looks gorgeous. It looks exactly like I thought it was going to look. The yarn, oh, we're talking about Leslie Friend, a friend to knit with, by the way. A style icon, in my opinion. So she went to France, and she was in a place called Bordeaux, France. And she found a yarn shop. And she went in looking to do something else. And then they were like, you need to make the Darcy cardigan, and you need to use this color. I think that's really how it went. So it's merino held with a silk mohair. Both in the color Bordeaux. While you're in Bordeaux, France. With matching dyed buttons. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's not my thing. The color is my thing, but it's a crew neck. And I wear V-neck cardigan. I wear V-neck everything. So, I definitely have planned a similar ready purple V-neck cardigan in my future. But first we got to make a black one. And then after that, I have a purple one that's dyed up and ready, purple mohair, ready to go. And then maybe after that, we'll get to the ready. But I got to do the black one first. So anyway, I saw the picture and I was instantly jealous. It looks gorgeous. It's one of those pieces that I want to have in my wardrobe so badly. And someday I will, hopefully. But I have 2 sweaters to do before that. And I don't know how she got it done in like 3 weeks. I'm like, how did you get that? What? Because she said that the gauge was 21 stitches per inch. So that's on like a 3.5. 4 I get. On a 4 I get 20. So it doesn't matter. Anyway. It looks as good as I thought it would. It's an amazing piece, and I'm happy for her and jealous at the same time. It just looks so gorgeous. So I think after we do the MCal, I'm gonna get these gloves done, and then I gotta dye that yarn, and I want to start. I'm gonna do a cardigan. I'm gonna get it done because I want cardigans. I want cardigans. All of the cardigans. All of them. Very happy for Leslie on the completion of her Darcy cardigan. That is gorgeous. Very excited for Steven's MCal to start tomorrow and to share that with all our friends. Hopefully this year goes smoothly, because last year seemed to be okay. So hopefully we'll have a uneventful MCal. So I'll probably see you next week after I finished clue 1, because there's going to be 4 clues. So if not, I'll see you after Halloween then, I guess. Okay, take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.